especially safety. Safety was the one that came up more than any other because you're only involved in so many plays. And corner, as John Spytek, the Raiders GM, said, if you're really good, you're not getting tested.
They don't mess with you. Right.
There isn't a whole lot of film.
Right.
That guy's good. He made it through 4 years on reputation. We don't know if he can cover. Everybody assumed he could, so they didn't throw it his way.
Yeah. You got to look at plays where you go, the ball doesn't go his way, but he doesn't know it's not going his way, right? He's covering a guy man-to-man. The guy's running a 20-yard comeback route. He doesn't know, so you just got to go, wait, let's just see how he does it. How does he do? He doesn't know the ball's not coming. Oh, okay, he was all over him. Wow, unbelievable ability to break down, put his foot in the ground and break on the ball or break on the route to break on the ball if it was there, which it's not. But, yeah, and this is a position, too, that's nuanced now in the NFL. Safeties are no longer safeties. The Ronnie Lott safety days are over, right? Those guys are now kind of linebackers. Now we're seeing safeties who can play man-to-man and play corner and do all this type of different stuff. And you got to think about nickels who will come up and help in the run game and the RPO and the read option game. So the position in the secondary has changed greatly. And teams have a lot of different approaches. Now, I'm one, just to preface my rankings and everything here, I'm one that first off, I put the most value in the guy that goes, I got him for 40 plays. It's me and him. Bam, right? That's Patrick Surtain. That's your Derek Stingley's. That's your Sauce Gardner a little bit finally last year. Your Christian Gonzalez up in the New England, right? Those are your top guys in the sport right now. That's what they do. So I put more value in that than, the guy's a really good player. I know he can get an interception. He's a good tackler. I'm first going through, can he play man-to-man and lock people down, Deion Sanders style? And that's where I kind of favor the corners in this kind of conversation.
Well, let's see the list. Travis Hunter was the number one receiver. Where does he land on the cornerback rankings for Chris Sims for the 2025 draft? He comes in at number 2 behind Will Johnson, Island Corner Supreme, guy who worked out yesterday and didn't run the 40. He hasn't been showing off his long speed, creating the concern, Chris, that maybe there's an issue with the long speed. What did you see on film?
I don't see it. Like, I understand that. And I don't think he's a blazer, right? If I had to watch film and just gauge that, I'd go, yeah, he's not like 4.28 like Maxwell Harrison was out of Kentucky or Darian Porter out of Iowa State who ran a 4.3 flat. I don't think he's that, but I think he's probably 4.39, 4.41. But it's the other stuff that makes him special, Mike. One, he's a prototype. He's built like a Patrick Surtain. So he's big, and he's going to be able to match up against the bigger receivers. But in short areas, he's going to be able to move and match up with those quick jitterbug-type guys as well. So that's where he's special, Mike. He's got an unbelievable ability for a bigger corner to plant his foot, change direction. Oh, wait, the guy's going this way. Now he's breaking out. I can stop and mirror that and go right back out with him. He's got phenomenal ball skills. He's got phenomenal football IQ. I don't think there's any doubt he's the best corner in the draft. He is the guy, and I think if he doesn't hurt his foot last year, he's a guy that I think probably goes in the top 10 or 12, like no question. I'd be shocked if he's not gone in the top 15 to 20, that's for sure.
I'm intrigued by the tier name that you gave to Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Honey Buffalo.
You want it? So there's Honey Badger, right? We know who Honey Badger is. Like Travis Hunter is a guy that he is not my cup of tea as far as the outside corner. That's not what he is. He's not Deion. He's not the guy that's going to lock down the best receivers in football. He has real issues with long speed. All right, and you could see that even at receiver. That's why he doesn't go for 70 and 80-yard touchdowns. He goes for a lot of 30 and 40 great plays. He's more quick and shifty than he is necessarily just blazer fast, right? So I don't think he's an outside corner, right? You're not going to trust him one-on-one versus Malik Neighbors or Justin Jefferson all game. No way. No way. So I made him Honey Buffalo because he's more like Honey Badger. He's an awesome secondary player. Yeah, he can play a little outside corner, but we don't want to make that where he really is, right? This is like a Honey Badger was coming out of LSU. But he'll be awesome at nickel because he'll tackle. He's got great feel. He can match some of those jitterbug type of receivers. We just want to drop him in the middle of the field and be a ball ball hawking safety. He's got great feel for the game that way. So he's more about really good, awesome secondary player, not necessarily that island lockdown, shutdown guy. And we know, I mean, his hands are great, his interception skills are great. So that's where I made him number 2, Mike. But he doesn't excite me like some of the other guys do, mano y mano, lock you down style, like some of the other guys on my list.
So if you're a GM and you draft Travis Hunter, where do you put him?
I'm going receiver. Right? I don't think there's any doubt about that. He, to me, as a receiver, can be a guy right away from year one who has 90 receptions and 1,200 yards, and you can formulate an offense around his skill set, right? DB, hey, I'd like him. I get him. But, like, I wouldn't draft Travis Hunter, the DB, in the top 10. Let me just say that. And I wouldn't even think twice as a receiver. Right? So, yeah, I would more go, I'm going to make him a receiver. Let's focus a lot of offense around him. And on the defensive side of the ball, at first, let's just give him a little package on third downs, and he could play nickel and be smart and get a feel that way. And we'll have him in the game 10, 15 snaps a game on the defensive side of the ball. That's the approach I would take from my evaluation, Mike.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because, again, to our point from earlier, Travis Hunter would like to go to a place where they play him both ways at all times. But he has accepted the fact that he is going to be at the mercy of whatever the team that drafts him decides to do.
Yeah.
They can decide to play him receiver full-time, corner full-time, some of both, full-time both. Who knows? We'll see how that all plays out. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I was going to say one thing, just because I know you kind of like this stuff sometimes, and I just want you to keep it. I love Maxwell Harrison. It's 3 rockets up your ass. He plays the kind of style of football we love, right? It's go for it. It's kamikaze. He'll man you up. He's, I think, a special player. The guy that I want you to really keep your eye on is the guy in red, Darian Porter. He came into college as a receiver. He's been the best special teams player on Iowa State for the last 4 years. And he's 6'3", right? He's close to 200 pounds. And his combine performance is one of the greatest combine performances in the history of football. It's not just it's anybody. He is a freak of nature. But he's only played corner for 1 year, really, Mike. But when you watch him and the way he runs and moves, I would say there is no question he's one of the most physically gifted people in this draft. A draft where there's not a lot of freaks, he's one of them. Freaks in a good way, as we know. He's not going to go in the first round. I know that. But I think that somebody in round 2 has a chance to, like, get the steal of steals all time, right? He's better than Tariq Woolen coming out, right? We know he's a good damn player. I would say his skills are right up there with a Sauce Gardner when he came out. It's right up there with it, except he just doesn't know how to play quite as well as Sauce, and he doesn't have as much film to go off of. But I just wanted to alert you to him because he's kind of one of my man crushers in the draft right now.
Good. Maybe the Vikings will take him when they're on the clock at the bottom of round 1 or round 2 or round 3 or wherever he's there. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.